Okay. Hey guys, quick review on these Soundpeats Engine 4. I've had these for a few days now, and I'm actually really impressed with these wireless earbuds. So these are budget, high-res wireless earbuds. These support LDAC. Now these usually retail for around $60, but you can, usually find these for around 40 to 50. So that's kind of more of the realistic price range for these. So these are really impressive. So let's get into it. Here is the case. Kind of looks like a regular pill kind of case. Same thing you would find with the AirPods Pro or whatever. It is a shiny, reflective, kind of gray andesite kind of color case. Really reflective and shiny. It is kind of slippery at the same time, so you might want to watch out. Fingerprints, a lot of fingerprints on here. They stick on here like crazy. Kind of reminds me of my Z Fold 5. But yeah, it's kind of a weird color. It's gray, but when it reflects off of light, it's actually kind of like a warm pink kind of reddish tone. USB-C charging. The Soundpeats logo here on the back side, as you can see. Now in general, I think this case kind of feels a little bit on the cheaper side. It's very lightweight, and even this logo on the back, if you rub your finger against it, it's kind of rough. You can feel like the edges of that logo, that rectangular logo plate. And yeah, so, and also, even when it's closed and I'm moving the top, it actually kind of moves. Like there's some wiggle room, so it's not on there all the way snug. So that's kind of interesting. So case is not the best build, but let's open this up. You can see here, those are the earbuds. They are kind of more difficult to take out than your usual earbuds with the stem, because obviously these don't have a stem. Yep, you can see here's the gray inside of the case. This part here, right here, kind of has like a cool texture to it. It's like a camo looking thing, and you can actually feel the texture, but yep, that's the case. Light, but kind of cheap feeling. Okay, so here are the earbuds, the stars of the show. They look really nice. You can see that Soundpeats logo on each side. It's like a reflective kind of logo. Same andesite kind of color as the case. You can see it has this diamond kind of texture to it. Makes it easier to hold, I guess. But this, along with the case, feels very slick. So you could easily drop these. Right and left side indicators. Now these earbuds themselves are also pretty large, but that's actually a good thing for me because they fit my ears really well and they isolate tremendously. I'm used to using IEMs, and this kind of blocks out that same amount of noise. Not as much, but it does block out a lot of outside noise to me. Now these earbuds are really bare bones. There's no kind of special features. There's no noise canceling, no transparency mode, like wireless charging, all that stuff. There's none of that. No in-ear detection. You do get IPX4 water resistance, so that's nice. These things, I would say, mainly prioritize on the sound quality. Battery life is also excellent. You get like 12.5 hours on a single charge, which is really nice. And I think with the case, you get 43. But yeah, you can see these things don't really have that many cool features because it mainly focuses on the sound. And that's what we're going to get into next. The sound on here is actually really good. Really impressive to me. So these things support LDAC, which is that high-res codec on the phone. Being a Samsung user, that's kind of essential because aptX kind of sucks on the Samsung phones. The highs are really distorted when you use aptX codec. Each one of these has 2 dynamic drivers in here. There's like a 10mm woofer and like a 6mm tweeter or something. For the usual like $41 to $50 you can find these. I think these are probably the best things I have heard in that price range. In fact, I think these sound even better than my over-the-ear ANC headphones, which are my Bose QC45s. These things are really clear and nice sounding, very dynamic kind of sound, I would say that. Music sounds very musical, if you want to call it that, and exciting. There's a lot of excitement going on in these earbuds. Bass is extremely punchy and abundant here, but at the same time, it doesn't feel overbearing. That's very important. I actually typically prefer to not have as much bass in my earbuds and earphones. My main IEMs are my FIO FA9, and a lot of people think those are boring, and those definitely don't have that much bass. So, but even using these, I would say it's not overpowering, but there's a lot of bass in here. Like it rattles my chest. I can feel it in my chest and my skull in some tracks. It's actually quite crazy, but at the same time, I don't get annoyed by this bass, so that's really nice. So there's a lot of bass, that's for sure. Mids are kind of forward too, but the treble I think takes a step back. So because of that, these are a very warm sounding pair of earphones. There's no sibilance whatsoever. Because the treble is kind of dialed back, these are definitely not like great for detail retrieval. I would say these focus more like that big picture. With these, you won't really get crazy instrument separation either. But I did find that the soundstage is actually pretty wide. Yeah, it doesn't feel congested at all either. A lot of true wireless earbuds that I've tried, things sound really congested and right up in my ears. Feels like there's no room to breathe, kind of like the case with the Nothing Ear 1, but I didn't get that here. There's a lot of air, feels like there's space to breathe, and it doesn't get fatiguing whatsoever. So yeah, these are really comfortable at the same time. They sound extremely good for the price. I would highly recommend you check these out because they sound amazing. There's not that many cool features, but they sound really good for the price. These are bigger than your normal average pair of earbuds, so if you don't have that big of ears, then these might not fit and you might not get that perfect seal. But to me, because my ears are big, these seal really well, and to me these sound excellent. So yeah, definitely give these guys a look if you're looking into some budget earbuds. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.